from what Andy says, you were shitting in a bunch of barrels up there, and he had
I
to go up there, and he has to go up there and haul them off. And
do
he
care if I clarify because,
and,
like you said in your live earlier,
and
we
he
all know
says and he says it's radioactive.
it is.
It's radioactive shit
Yes.
in barrels
Yep.
that came from you.
Yep. Well, who else was having radiation and cancer treatments? PG.
Why would you be shitting in barrels?
Because oncology told me to contain it. And a specialized company is supposed to come pick it up, but by the time they could, it has to sit for so long, and some are vanished, so it had to remain there for the investigation. Everything else, right? And it's because in places like that can contaminate water, drinking water, everything else for other people in the area, which means that they would be in very real trouble. There was a cluster of us that were going through cancer treatment, several neighbors, very close, several of whom have died. I'm one of the lucky few. I've not, and I think a great deal of that cluster could have been caused by the chemo and radiation treatments from several before I got my cancer and there, but it was going in. It was going in the water. So I asked oncology what to do because it's well water systems there. That's what oncology advised me to do, and radiation, etc. That's what we did. It was contained. It has to sit for so long so the radiation leaves it. A specialized company comes to pick it up. But as we all know, and like you stated in your live, that video with Ryan and the property and all that by Monster was a hit piece at me. It's why the red Jeep shown that was mine that he blew up on purpose to keep us in that hole 24 hours a day. But the thing is, they did indeed clean up that property prior, but I have
And I have a question. If it was radioactive,
Mhm.
wouldn't it be wouldn't it be a risk for Ryan's old lady to be staring it around like that?
I never watched the video of 125 or that. I never
Oh,
watched it.
he was up there really staring
But
the
if it's a red barrel like you're showing, no, that's not the barrels. That's just barrels Monster would bring in from work.
No, she was at something else. I don't know what exact, but it was she was staring it, and that's what I heard it was. She
No,
she was seeing if there was any bones down in it.
there is a barrel inside of that shed where the mattress is. It has a deer head in it. Feds and Ellie were fully aware of that. They're also fully aware of where the death boxes were. They marked those so they could tell, well, this is animal scent, animal bones. They went over all that.
What was
But
in
if
that box up in the attic?
I don't know where the grill and stuff was and the
Yes.
TV.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I've not been there in years, PG. And it's a very good chance somebody was actually staying in that storage building to actually watch the whales. They would have had a very good eyes view over there to the whales property, and that's scary. So y'all should think about that. Somebody could have been staying there to spy on the whales and never
Yeah,
moved there. Maybe.
but they wouldn't have been staying there. They wouldn't have been staying there at the time Summer came up missing because you guys
No,
lived there.
they weren't because we had to have the dog moved in and out as search crews and the dogs, the cadaver and the scent dogs came through the property. We'd have to put the big dog in that building. That is a storage building. That is not my cabin. And also, what you were calling trash on the porch earlier, that house was built in like 1902. Okay, that is a very old house. He would not let me redo fix. His family would not let me until right before time for a new supply to move in. Then I bought all the drywall, I bought the flooring, I bought the electrical wire and all that. And guess what? It was going to be used so the other person could move into. I knew it was weird, but those that you see in the windows, they're the glass fronted porch. Those are antiques from his mama. And she was a hoarder. All those barns, buildings you see full of clothes, those clothes are hers. I spent years by myself and children, clearing out all those buildings from all of that, getting everything the family members belong to. And this era where all those buildings and barns were clear because they were hoarded up with antiques by his mama.
Who was
Uh,
the new person moving in?
I guess his wife. So we were not allowed to upgrade doing in the house. I wasn't allowed to bring a stove oven in. I had a wood cook stove. I also had the wood stove you see that's a coke stove where the fortune in the living room you're calling trash. That belongs to his grandmother and grandfather, and it is what I use to split wood and do wood and to keep our house warm all year long while he was run off doing whatever. The kids and I. They had a slip up. That's how we kept warm, and it's very common around here. I love wood stoves, by the way.